Hey guys, me and Brooke out here. It's Friday night, and we're in a spot where it's pretty popular. There's lots of people here earlier, but they all left, so we're here now, and we're targeting crappies and hopefully some walleyes. But we got 2 rods each. Oh, you got a fish down there. He's on there. Set it. He's on there. He's on there. Set it.
Oh.
Look at that. What do you got? Big crappie. Yes. That's Brooke's first crappie of the night, and that's a freaking slab. All right, let's get the release on that sucker. You can't fit that down the hole. That is awesome. See it? This got eaten. What? You got eaten. That's on the minnow. Another big crappie.
Ooh, a nice one.
Yeah. That's on that dead stick minnow. And this little bob around here, I just watch the tip of my rod. It'll sit there when the minnow's bouncing, then it'll just kind of go like that, and then slowly takes off. Sweet way to catch fish. Okay, another thing, guys, when you're fishing or ice fishing, you can use 2 holes here in Minnesota. And one thing that can help you catch more fish is just trying different things. So me and Brooke both got Vexilars, and we're jigging like waxworms on jigs in those holes. In our other holes, we got just dead sticks with minnows. The diversity of the baits that are on the bottom, it's like a buffet down there, and you never know what they'll want. Like some nights, you notice that you'll catch more fish on minnows, or on other nights you'll catch more fish on waxworms. And then plus just a minnow down there that just helps increase your chances of catching one of these, rare fountain lake walleyes. One of the nicer ones, anyways.
Got it?
We got him. Nice crappie.
Oh, jeez. Do you help?
No, I don't. Here, so. Right, another nice crappie. One of these things I'm noticing is like when these fish come in on the Vexilar, they'll sit there on the bottom and look at your jig. If you pick it up and make them chase it, they'll react and chase your bait and eat it. Most of the time. Fish, you got a fish enough. Nice. That's a big one. Jeez. Another nice crappie. And you notice that these fish are biting super duper light, and you can tell the fish is on there, and yeah, crazy. Nice. Big one. Oh, another nice one. Jesus. That was a big fish. And he got him.
He got him.
That top dial on the right, turn to the right a little bit. You got a fish pooch on this rod. Push it.
Oh.
This one right here.
For sure, for sure?
For sure. Set it. Faux show. Hey, look at that. That's on Brooke's bobber rod. On a minnow. Yeah, we're getting fish on minnows and waxworms, so pretty sweet. Get them back. Look at that toss. That's one of those 10 out of 10 dives. That's a big fish. Oh my goodness, ooh, this one. Another quality fish. There was like 3 that came in that time. This guy just came up and smoked it. That's a nice fish too. God. These are all quality fish. We haven't caught like one small one yet. They've all been like just super nice keepers. Cannot believe that. Let's get them back. Get up more. Get on that. Get it. Set it. Good girl. Oh, big one. Jesus. It's a slab. Another big crappie for Brooke. That's on that waxworm using the Vexilar. That's pretty sweet. Chuck him back. Just like that. That was perfect. Oh, right now I got one. Maybe it's a big one. nice one. Ooh, look at that. Slap. And I was taking a video of Brick's fish, and I saw the tip of my rod on the ice just kind of slipping towards the hole. That's my fish. That's a nice one. Brick's past couple fish were, a lot nicer, but that's a nice fish. All right, back in the hole. Peace out, bro beans. All right, guys, me and Brick are fishing here in Elberly, Minnesota, and we're fishing on Fountain Lake. And this whole thing was just dredged recently, and it's like right around out in the middle. It's like 11 feet max for the majority of the lake. But what we're doing now is we are positioned on the edge, I guess, where it goes from like 5 feet of water down into like 11 feet of water. And that break is where these fish are kind of moving through. We'll sit here not marking any fish, and we'll have a school come by, and we'll pick a few off. It just happens to be that a lot of these fish are nice crappies. We got a couple 12-inchers right around that area, and nothing really small yet. These have all been like real nice keeper fish, but we're not keeping tonight. And yeah, it's good. Ooh, these are better fish. It's a huge crappie. Seriously, giant.
Really?
Yeah, it's really. Holy
Oh,
smokes!
geez.
God, it's a slab. Oh. Alright, guys, that's my biggest fish so far, and it's gotta be a 12-incher, I would say. It's pretty thick too, and yeah, we're just using these really light tungsten jigs. We both have these really sensitive rods too. The difference that it makes to have these light rods is unbelievable. Look at that, right in the snout. God, yeah. Yes. And there's no shortage of fish down there. Let's get this guy back. What's up, bro beans? Alright, guys, if you're curious of what we use to catch these fish on tonight, let me show you. Okay, Brooke is rocking 24-inch medium light meat stick with a little tungsten jig. Just a little tiny black one. With the bobber rod, just a little blue, I think it's a moon jig. Alright, I was rocking the 32-inch medium dead meat rod with the Black Betty reel and tungsten jig and a wax worm. And last, for my dead stick, I had a 28-inch medium light meat stick rod, and I just had a little green jig with a minnow. And they all caught some fish, so they all had their time and place. Alright, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. It's like 2 in the morning right now. It is very late, but there isn't a single person out here with us, next to us, and there was a bunch of people earlier. I think the key is just stay on here until it all quiets down. That's when it all turns on. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys learned something, and have a good night.
Good night.
Night.